Link Analog Mini is said to be a plug-and-play interface for you to go ahead and interface a guitar, keyboard, bass, vocal mic with a 1/4 inch, any of those kind of things directly into your phone, into an online DAW such as BandLab, or whatever other software you have on your phone for recording. So I'm going to give a shout out to a partner of mine, Mobile Metal on BandLab, who really wants this. But the reason for that is he does his recordings exclusively on an iPhone using GarageBand, which is cool. I'm not a big iPhone or Apple fan, mostly because I'm unfamiliar with it. I've been using PC for a long time, and then I got an Android, and it's similar Linux-style interface, but that's beside the point. I am not doing an OS review. I'm doing a Link Analog Mini review. So, here's your basic Link Analog Mini. And as you can see, it has a headphone input and a phone input. So, I got a phone, I got headphones, and I got my Brian Moore. And, let's see how easy this is to assemble. Headphone cable, 1/8 of an inch, in, headphones on, and finally we're going to go ahead and plug in the guitar. I can tell that the cable looks a little heavy, so it's probably going to go ahead and tilt my phone when I plug it in, but guitar cable. Now, one thing I would suggest if you guys go ahead and get this is give your cable a bit of a stretch to go ahead and make sure that you can place your interface somewhere that's going to be comfortable for you and for your phone. And then you're simply going to plug it in. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is to make sure that my camera doesn't crash from another media object getting put in at the last second, is I'm going to go ahead and crack open the DAW, and I'm going to record a little song for you guys using just my guitar and the Link Analog Mini. I'm going to post it on my BandLab at www.bandlab.com/darligolv or bnd.link/darligolv. You can find a link to my stuff there. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the background of this particular track video as well. One thing you guys are going to notice about my videos is I don't do much post. And the reason for that is a lot of the YouTube videos I see are like super polished, super refined, and I mean, who knows if there's studio trickery or whatnot. I mean, all musicians on YouTube have probably heard about this fake Instagram guitarist fiasco thing, and I never want to be accused of faking anything in my videos, so I'm not even going to filter. I'm just going to give it to you raw. So if I cuss, I cuss. I might end up editing the audio a little bit in post so that my dirty sailor mouth doesn't offend anybody. Our pirate status. But you guys are going to get what you get from me. So some of you guys are going to think I'm a dork, which, yeah, cool, right on, thanks, I appreciate that. The shoe fits. I wear it well. And some of the rest of you are going to find me charming and endearing, and right on, cool, the shoe fits as well. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. And after I'm done going ahead and trying out the Link Analog Mini, which is really what this video is about, I'll go ahead and give you guys my impressions in the latter half of this video. But for now, I'm going to have to take a break to go ahead and boot up the BandLab DAW on my Motorola Moto E4 that I use for studio work and for video production, and see how it works. Hey guys, so I just got done recording a 3-minute and 45-second song using nothing but the Link Analog Mini. You guys will be able to hear that playing in the background throughout the video. And at first there was some issues with the connection between the interface and the phone. You guys can hear that. I had to actually go over and jiggle the 1/8 inch cable. I don't think the problem was the interface at all. I think the problem was the phone's input, because once I jiggled it at the phone side, it seemed to, start working really well. So the signal path was Brian Moore I88.13 iGuitar. Used combination of bridge and neck pickups and even coil tapped on a few of them. Going through a 1/4 inch PV cable, PV series, into the Link Analog Mini, straight into a Moto G4, running the BandLab DAW and onboard stock effects. So, I have to say, it didn't come out bad, for sure. I will say, though, that using the passive pickups in my Brian Moore felt like it wasn't hitting the front end of the effects enough. But I have to say that the signal was really clean and pure. That's pretty much exactly what my guitar sounds like before the coloration of effects. I was like, wow, it's got, decent thing. And the headroom was actually high enough that it didn't make clean effects distort, which is cool, because when you want to clean, right? But it also didn't really hit the standard 90s metal patch, which is the backing patch there, as hot as I would have liked to have. I used the big solo patch for all the solos in it. I used the acoustic patch. I used the ambient clean patch. And I used the ambient lead patch for a couple of things at the very end, just to try out a combination of clean and dirty. So that's the song that you've heard playing throughout this video periodically. And I wasn't really trying to compose a song, more of just putting it through its paces. So if you don't like the song, I don't care. I do better shit on BandLab anyway, so go check it out. But hopefully it gives you an idea of kind of what it sounds like. If you guys want to hear the track, there's no performance edits, there's no real mixing other than, I matched the volumes a little bit so you guys could hear both parts. Otherwise, it's just raw me jamming on the guitar, which is what I believe the Link Analog Mini interface is going to be best for. You can throw it in your gig bag, and then, you say you're like sitting doing something and you got an idea for a song that pops in your head. You got like a riff or a chord progression or a melody or something. You get your guitar out, you plug your guitar into the Link Analog Mini, plug the Link Analog Mini into your phone, boot up BandLab, hit record, and you're doing it. And it's not going to take you very long, maybe 15 minutes at the most to set it up. Very likely less once you get the hang of it and you get used to doing it. So I believe it's an indispensable tool for any guitarist on the go or bassist on the go, or even a vocalist with a little mic that they keep, in their backpack or their purse or whatnot else. And it's a good way to get sketches of ideas really quick. So I gotta hand it to Akila. She's right. It's a pretty cool gadget, and it's really affordable. I believe that the list on it's $20. So for $20, man, it's definitely worth $20, and a happy worth it too. So, that's what I really have to say about that. And I'm Darlagov, and that's my 2 cents.